What's up, guys? How are you guys doing today? And it's gonna be midnight right here in California. So there's a few things I want to talk about right now, and it's kind of late. So um, I received a new package. So I got a new light on my tank. So I purchased this aqua s aqua illumination hydra from reef to reef. So it's a good deal for me because who's gonna pass for like $200? Two hydra H26 HD, I believe. Oh yeah, it's a 26 HD with mounting bracket already. So I mean, it's a no-brainer for me because I've been a fan of AI ever since I had my tank. I started with AI Prime, and then I have like 3 of them, and now I have another one, or I have 2 actually, because it's just for me it's a user friendly, so it's a plus for me because the app is sometimes glitchy. That's why some people doesn't want it. That's why they like the Bluetooth version of it. But for me, it's okay. It works. So I have no complaints about it. And for the price that I got this one, I mean, it's a plus for me. So that's so as you can see, that's the light that I have. Oh, wait up. So I got this from a guy from Reef to Reef. He's I think he's breaking down his tank. So when I open it, it's well packaged. It has a foam, black foam. It's very professional. So on that box, I have those 2 Hydras 26, and then those are the power cables that comes with, and those are bags though. So I mean, gotta get it so it won't damage the product itself, but it's okay. And then as I go along, there's who knows, like 7, 10, 20, 30 bucks. So it's kind of free for me then, because I mean, I'll take it. I'll use it for my personal stuff. It's a big bag, so I have it outside right now for my yard waste then, or trash from outside. And then the mounting bracket that it comes with is pretty good. So it's not the one that the first generation one that you have to adjust both of the mounts on the. Sometimes it's uneven, but right now the one I have is the one. It's a one box kind of thing. So as I looking at the lights, I inspect the lights. Lights is fine. The lens are still clean. The only thing that's missing is just the plate for the what you call the exhaust plate, which is fine. You know, sometimes it's a hindrance for me to, or it's a pain for me to clean the the exhaust, because sometimes it just get in the way too. So I mean, I'm not gonna use it anyways. So and yeah, everything's complete, everything's neatly packed. So that's why I kind of like it. So I messaged the guys like, "Cool, bro. Like, thank you. I mean, I received it in an excellent condition." So yes, you can see that's one of the bracket right now, and then there's a multiple foams. That's why I'm not gonna lie that this guy spent so much time. Like, no, he's an excellent seller. Um, from reef to reef. Actually, I get most of my stuff from reef to reef, especially if I'm going to upgrade to a bigger tank. So that's what I'm planning right now. Since I'm planning for a bigger tank, and now I'm starting to get back with all my equipments that I used to have. Now I got this one, so which is a good thing for me because one of it I'm using right now for my flu ball. Then it replaced my aqua illumination blade, which I'm not gonna sell that one because I might use it to supplement this hydra later on. Depends on my setup, what I'm gonna do for that setup. So um, maybe I might sell that one. Depends, but I don't know yet. So see, I was testing all the LEDs. Everything worked out. So I mean, the connection is glitchy. So not gonna lie, like I was first like, oh my god, it's not like working, or it's not connecting to my Wi-Fi. So I was like, should I message the guy? But no, knowing the Hydra takes a little bit, you know, time for it to connect to the internet. So as I go on, this is what it looks like after I put it up. So it's much better. It's not much concentrated blue from the AA blade. Then I put my camera lens on, which is, you know, as you can expect from the lens. It's a so-so. I have an old lens, so that's how it looks like on my tank. So I love it. I'm not um I don't have anything else to say about it. It's just a connection that's kind of iffy that I can also control it when I'm gone. Like if I know if the temperature is so high, because like I said, my apex is kind of down right now, so I'm still figuring that out. If I'm gonna replace it, or I might get something else later on. But right now it's still working. I can access it on my computer. It's just not transmitting any notifications. So I might have to reach out to Apex regarding that one. So that's my tank right now. It's so empty. It's so bare. I mean, I'm still working out getting more corals. I'm gonna take the opportunity of this Memorial Day because there's gonna be a lot of people or a lot of vendors have a live sale, like um AquaSD Living Reef. Most of the time I trust those vendors or big company for reef like for corals because they're very well known already. So and I already used their service before, and then I have zero complaint. I never lost corals. If I did, it was the very first time, and it's very rookie of me ordering corals on a 100-degree weather here in where I'm at, and I lost probably just a Duncan coral, which is one of the hardiest coral of all. And once that time too is my tank is not ready yet, so you know that happens. And then this is what was my setup before. So I have that um, LED blade. I have no complaints with it. That's my second one. That's the only thing. Because the first one, I think, stopped working, and then it has rust on it. At first, I thought it's the culprit of my cyano, but unfortunately, it's not. But I reached out to Aqua Elimination. They said they're gonna send me a new light within a week, and then I can send that back. I wasn't too worried about it because I have an extra one. I have the Flubel LED light, which is it's missing something, a lot of missing. It's missing more spectrum. It's missing more blues. But I think Flubel should just stick with freshwater because I mean it's good. It's just low wattage. I think it's only rated for 20 watts. So this is me. I'm setting up my Hydra. Nothing new, just a fancy small hex screwdriver. It's very easy to set up, and I keep losing that thing. Well, that hex screw because it's very small, and I don't know. It's just not for me, probably. Then I have to use the leveler that I have because I kind of noticed that it's leaning inside the tank, but this mount has a leveler kind of thing that you can adjust to like raise it up sideways or just to even it out. But it's very easy. Everything's like every point of adjustment you can adjust it, like from the tightness of the top bar, and then like the height adjustments. Very easy. So when I was setting this up, then I have to there's also, I don't know if you can see, there's also like um a, a designated wire hub for, or like where you put the wire or where you hide the wire on the mount. Is very easy. You have the side ones. If you have this like a side setup like what I have, and then if you have it has one in the middle as well, so it's very easy to use, and it's very like user friendly because it's just a nutshell that it just bunch of screw that you have to loosen and tighten, the same thing again and again. So that's what I have, and for the coming days I'm still gonna still looking for probably not plumbing, a power head. Really aiming to have I'm really aiming to have a I don't know, probably MP10 or a Nero, but I'm very open with everything that's in the market right now, so I'm not very picky. So, so what do you guys think? You guys can leave a comment of what kind of um, power should I get, like, you know. Well, this picture was one of my favorite pictures. It's my 6-line RAS, my old one. It's, I don't know, it's just, I kind of like how the 6-line RAS looks and move. Is how it's very curious with everything. But don't get me wrong, that's a RAS killer. It doesn't like any other RAS in your tank. I used to have that one, and then I put, I believe, what, a Mr. RAS. Oh no, no, Mr. RAS. Christmas RAS. Within a day, just beat the hell out of the Christmas RAS, which is the Christmas RAS was that I had was a little bit bigger than this one. And then I got the yellow Chorus RAS, and that didn't last as well. And another one, I tried it again and again, Possum RAS, which my LFS said like, yeah, it's gonna be okay. No, it didn't, because the Possum RAS is much more shy kind of thing, and this guy is just like beat the hell out of it, you know. So let's talk about where do I get my coral. So right now I'm planning to get my coral at AquaSD. They have, as you can see right now, they have like flash pre-flash sales event. There's a coupon code like 30% for, yeah, you can save 30%. Again, this is not a paid advertisement or anything. I'm not getting paid by AquaSD. I'm just regular reefer looking for corals. So over here, I always go to SPS Coral. They're AquaSD. They're a company that located in San Diego. I've been to their facilities. It's very clean. The staff are very friendly. But I think right now they moved to a different location. So, you know, what I heard, they reopen again. So, I mean, if I'm very close to San Diego, I'll be going there every single day. Which I'm not. I'm like 7-8 hours away from it. So right now, they have very generic with in terms of naming. They kind of like tend to compare it to what the market has it. Like let's say the strawberry shortcake. This strawberry shortcake doesn't have any like doesn't have any what you call street name other than this one. It doesn't have. It's not a Jason JF or cornbread or any other unique corals kind of thing. They don't own this one, so it's just pretty much like a common name for them. So, and this one for the price is a little bit steep. It's still like hell expensive kind of thing. So what I do, I go to the prices. So I'm kind of like a cheap reaper right now. But as you can see, like um they do have a plenty, like from they start from 15, and then if they do have the live sale, their cheapest will be like $5, you know. And then it's gonna be like same thing with what they have right now. It's the same color, so you're gonna have Garf Bonsai, well, kind of, and then some Milliporas, and they always have this one. I used to have this one. It's okay. I mean, you can see the green one on that one, but as sometimes I don't trust the what it color it is right now, and then because you know that they use like probably Ecotech thing, but you know there's not much though. To be honest, right now I would still keep browsing. So for $30, it's very reasonable right now. So as you go along, the pricier it gets. Oh, the bigger it gets, the pricier it gets. So earlier they had the strawberry shortcake, which is 75. So this one is like 40 for a small frag. So small frag will be probably this is a large one, I think. Small frag will be like this, like an inch. And I don't have any problem with their hitchhikers. I had one bristle star, but I always dip my coral with um, this one. I use Revive to dip all my sea coral or any new corals that I'm getting, which is I don't know. I mean, this what I've been using. Well, I never had an aptasia problem when I was using that one because sometimes I just take it off from the plug and just re-glue the bottom one. If it's encrusted, like sometimes, like for me, I'm a little bit like, oh no, it's already encrusted, but you have to cut it again because sometimes where encrusted, it's where the egg of Acropora or even Montipora eating nudies or some pests that can hitchhike on any crevices that the frog plague has. So uh, going back to AquaSD, there's not much right now. So probably people already scoop up the good ones. Oh, this one is a good one. It's somewhat like somewhat close to the I think the TKC or Pikachu. Clearance. So I'm not so sure. The only thing, the hard part with AquaSD is it's hard to trace back, like what the colony looks like. You know, like because sometimes most of the time they just make their own names and then just stick with it and then just frog it. Like this one looks exactly like the strawberry shortcake. Don't get me wrong, it does. So um probably you know it's gonna it looks okay for me. And then this one, you can mount it sideways and it goes upwards. You know, most of the time, or every time I have an acro, I always mount it sideways. So that way, instead of, if you put it like upwards like that, the tendency of the frag will just encrust, like, or spend more time encrusting on the rock itself. So sometimes it will get like at least like 4 to 3 inches in diameter of encrusting. Whereas if I mount it sideways, let's say I mount it sideways, it will only encrust on the top part, and then it starts growing where the light is, or where do you want it to grow forward. So that's another trick that I kind of developed during my reefing days. So this one is another good looking one. Instead of like the strawberry shortcake has a green base kind of here, this one has a different like peach kind of color. You have a green. And another thing, I'm not gonna trust the Ecotech that they use for this one, but it's so looks so good. Might gonna go back for that one. I'm not sure if you can use the 30% off on the clearance item. So going on, this is already encrusted. This is another thing that, hey, should I just cut the top part right here, or should I just like roll the dice? Well, you can roll the dice on this one. What I would do is I will use the super glue underneath it, like cover everything on the bottom, everything. Cause first time, I had a frag from a local reefer that I got. It was, I forgot what it is. It's like a Monty, or no, yeah, it's a Monty. But underneath there's like an aptasia. So what I did is just dip it. If it didn't got it, if it didn't work and the aptasia is still there, what I do, or remove the part where it's attached to, and then put super glue on the base by itself, and it works. And again, if you guys can like and subscribe on my channel, it will be very helpful for me to show to share all my knowledge, or even my journey to this one, to on my reefing journey, to be honest. Anywho, going back, it's just being live right now, so everything's unedited. So this one, I believe this one is like a deep sea, or I forgot what name. It's not a deep sea, so for the price, it's an okay one, but I kind of forgot what it is, but something. Oh, this one, the cherry blossom, they're very red. I had a different one. I think it's a rose. They name it like a rose something, but it was like 4 years ago. So I had it. for some. I don't. I think yeah, I had it and then it just blew up everything. But the only thing with melee and with other acro, sometimes you don't want them to keep touching each other because they're gonna, it's like a warfare for them. Some people said like, oh no, it's not gonna do anything, but apparently it did. My red planet, I used to have a red planet, and I don't know if it's just my experience, but my red planet beat the hell out of my PC Rainbow. Yeah, it wasn't that good though. So going on. I think this is all they have. Huh? Pity. Oh no, I went. So going to 3. Let's look. Oh, for a stylo. I don't know. Doesn't look anything other than having a rainbow, probably coral color, because there's gonna be green coming out. But it is a stylo. It's kind of like normal. And then there's a Pac-Man. This this one is expensive for the price, 95. Sometimes you can see them for 50, just like the Red Dragon. Or maybe I was just very outdated right now, so bear with me. XL RRC Goldenrod for 165. That's way expensive. Mm-hmm. Did you see throw? Oh, this one is a good one. If you're gonna add the 30%, that's gonna drop you down to, let me guess, 160, no, 160. Oh, 136. Oh, I'm way off. My gosh, like, it's already late. It's like super late. And then tomorrow, I'm thinking if might go online again. So, because I think we have a big event tomorrow. So, this one, oh, I have this experience with AquaSD is that I did their own eBay auction. This is a regular auction, so I put in like a $10 on this one certain frag. It's just brown, you know, or something with that kind of color. It's fine. Like, all right, it's my first acro, anyways. So my tank went on. It was my tank was, I think, Flubal Edge. It was a Flubal Edge. 5 gallons. That's my very first saltwater tank. And it was a journey. Yeah. It's very hard to clean, especially the top viewing panel, because you have glass all the way around. And it's very tricky. That's all I can say. But then again, when I had this coral, it's brown, and I said like, yeah, maybe I just need a new tank. So I got a new 20 gallons, and then that started growing, because first I think I have more flow on that tank than the Flubal ones, and I have a better lighting, like the spread of lighting, because the lighting that it came with was so I don't know how to put it. it's not as good as it's supposed to. It's just really set up for freshwater. And then what happened then? Oh no! Then it turned out to be ASD Aqua, the rainbow mealy that they have, and I was like, wow! I never thought that brown coral will turn out like a rainbow ones. No, like I had fragged it multiple times, and everyone says like, "Oh yeah, this is the real deal." So we're talking about hardcore ones. But the only thing that I haven't seen lately, because I've been browsing a lot, is the Walt Disney. I don't know what happened to Walt Disney. They're not bankrupt, as far as I know, but I haven't seen them. I haven't seen any Walt Disney for sale right now. So then again, this we're at AquaSD website. So let's find look at some acanthos. Acanthos is one of those coral that it's a very good centerpiece. It's first it's so fluffy, so big. It's just massive to have in front of your tank on a sandbed or even on a bare bottom. They're just so uh, um nice, and especially when it's very happy, and it has a lot of coloration most of the time. I believe when they came back to the hobby, I've seen from a vendor that has it for $60. Yeah, $60. I grabbed one. I used should have hold on to it, but I flipped it. So I think I flipped it for $100. So I got like $40. Mm, I earned for $40, and then I spent it with some other stuff. But coloration wise, they have a bunch of coloration. Like this one is such nice looking one. Like literally, this is, I don't know. I'm just out of words right now. It has a multiple colors. It's a very rainbow. If you're gonna put this one out, it's gonna be like a Master Scully level. I'm not a Scully guy, so I asked my LFS like, "What's the deal with Master Scully? It's just like a perfect round donut." Oh, okay. Count me out then. And this one too is very nice for a price of 350. I think it's just gonna be probably like a 4 inches, give or take 2 inches, 3, 4. Oh, 6 inches. This one, oh, not bad for the price. Yeah, so it comes with a different coloration right now. The green one used to be the cheapest one, and then I don't know. All I can say is that they're very good. They're very nice in person. I think I will rather pick them than the Welso. Welso is nice and fluffy too, but nothing can beat this one in terms of like a show type corals. So right now they're gonna add more corals tomorrow, probably because they sold a lot of it. And then don't forget they have a coupon code 30% um, with your purchase, and then shipping. I don't know how much is shipping right now. I think $20. All right. So for California, they have like $20, and then Saturday is 25 add on. So it's gonna be around 40 for that one. And then yeah, 44. Regular UPS next day will be $30. Ooh, pretty cheap regarding only if you're on California, because I've seen Living Reef. I think their shipping is like what, 25 for Florida. So having $20, it's not that bad though. But you have to read the fine print, because I've been told before that when you're going to ship, it's that I think you have to have $100 minimum buy-in. But you guys saw how much the corals are right now. If you're gonna go for a frag packs, gonna cost you almost to that price already. So I would get not the Zoas. For the price they used to have, I don't know. Huh. They changed it then. Oopsie. Alright, LPS frag packs. Nothing can beat that one. So just be open. You might get a Duncan, you might get what? It's mostly Chalice, Akans, Fabia's not that bad though, so they're gonna send a War Fabia kind of thing. I had an instance that I have this one and some Alveo, which is I'm fine with it. The only thing that I don't want is a Goni, because I'm not good with feeding corals that much, because I just feed probably pinches of fish food, and that's it. And then right now, every other, like next week, every 2 weeks, I do water change. But so far, we'll just have to end it for today. Hope you learned something. Just even if it's a little bit, that's good for me. Don't forget to like and subscribe the channel, so it will probably help me in the long run. I would love to share more knowledge to you guys, so more power to everyone reefing. So all right, peace.